My younger brother Danny, he's been living up there now almost 3 years. He was here another 7 years, and he's two children, Ben and Sam, and his girlfriend, and they're going down. I think they're going to try to get to Edmonton or Boyle. They can't actually get through the city, and that was the worry before because the fire was right in the city, and but anyway he's gonna head down. I know I tried him about a half hour ago. He's probably out of cell range now, but I'm in contact with another friend of his who says he's everything's fine. They're gonna go down with the kids now and get through. It's catastrophic. We think about all the few worries we have here now with the economics and stuff, and the worries they have in Alberta. But when everything you got, and live for all your family possessions and potentially your family losing their lives, it's a pretty big thing to ponder.
Well, yesterday evening around 6:30 our time, I got a phone call from her son who lives here telling me that his mom had lost everything in the fire. She's a resident of Beacon Hill. So I called her on her cell phone, and she answered. She was quite distraught, almost incoherent. She was crying so much. They were still actively then trying to get out of Fort McMurray. They were on Highway 63 trying to leave town. So she was very concerned because the fire was surrounding them. She told me the fire was alive. It was hopping from tree to tree. They had seen a gas station in Beacon Hill explode, and she was very fearful that they would be burned before they got out of town, and she was fearful for all the people who were stuck in traffic behind her. So she did make it to about 2.5 hours out of Fort McMurray. She has a trailer where she goes in the summer. So that was where they were heading. That is in Lac La Biche. So she did make it there yesterday evening, and she is safe, but she's lost absolutely everything. Just her and her husband and their dog got out. She was at work at the hospital in downtown Fort McMurray, and they got a call that they had 30 minutes to get out of town. She said, we didn't have 10 before the fire reached her neighborhood. So she had no time to get clothes, to get nothing. Just the dog and her husband, and they went. And people say, well, it's just material possessions, but she's lived in Fort McMurray for 28 years. So she has a lifetime, of household possessions, of all of her pictures of when her son was small. Those things that, your photos are your memories. So I feel helpless, I feel powerless to help her. It's not like I can get in the car and drive and go see her and bring her to stay with me. She's thousands of miles away. And what does the future hold for her? She's employed at the hospital full time, but, will the hospital be saved? Where will she live? There's so many unanswered questions.